The part that would be the hardest for me
would be the dicks in the ass.
No, I think it would be just getting drenched in any career or any occupation done as much in 6 months as Lana Rhoades did.
No, yeah, I mean, she got in and out and made herself $1 million empire.
Like, it took her 6 months, a lot of cocks,
I was
but
gonna
6
say,
months.
Now, like, that's a great kind of hypothetical. That's a great ATI question. Would you be willing to become a fucking, like, hardcore porn star
Fast
for 6 months?
People tend to ease themselves into that world.
Like,
she was like
day
I'm in,
one,
hard.
like, you are putting multiple penises and rubber duckies in your ass. But then you get out, and you can have a vlog and a podcast and all that, and she makes so much money, and she has no problem telling you. Like, she's like, I'm a fucking millionaire, because she's earned it. I think she's like, she's not subtle about it, because she's like, fuck you, I'll tell you how much money I make. Incredible. I mean,
it is one of the most dominant careers.
I would say
what's a career that even
maybe there maybe is a sports figure. Oh, I got one for you, Matt Castle. Like, one game, $60 million. But he still, like, had to go through college and groom himself to become Lana was just like
1 season. You mean Castle?
Yeah. Well, was that all it was?
Matt Castle
before he got his, like, he played that one game, right?
No, but 1 season.
Maybe Matt Flynn then.
Oh, Flynn did it a few times.
Flynn originally, he filled in for what, Aaron Rodgers?
I think
he had, like, it was like week 16, week 17. He had like one good game.
Yeah.
And got like $60 million.
And then had
Castle did it too, but he kind of earned it with that season. I think Matt Flynn did it like with individual games multiple times.
I think you're right,
because he's been a Mail Time Hall of Famer where it was like literally one game. But even that, you have to, you still have to become a professional athlete, and like, that's no. Like, Lana Rhoades is like, I'm super hot and I can fuck. So, like, bam. This guy still have to pay his dues and all that kind of shit. But he would be the only thing I could put up there. Like, that's his name, right? Matt Flynn? Yeah.
Yeah, Matt Flynn.
Yeah, then he tweeted, one time he tweeted, I know I'm going to get killed for this, and I don't have a lot of room to talk, but this latest QB contract is unbelievable. Like, come on, dude. He said, would it have helped if I said, with all due respect, #Ricky Bobby? Like, the guy knows that he just, like, stole the fucking bag. But 9 different NFL teams. But it was when Brock Osweiler got $72 million, and even Matt Flynn was like, Jesus Christ. But he'd be the only thing I could even compare. But yeah,
I wasn't even like horny. Like, this isn't even a bong. I wasn't even watching her porn. I was looking at her Instagram, and I saw it was like 16 million followers, like 15.8. I'm sure she's up to 16 now.
Absolutely,
that was a few days ago.
When she came here and did Answer the Internet, she was talking like, she's like, oh man, it was such a flex. I wish we had it on camera. She was like, if I post like a video or a picture, I'll get like $1 million. So like, if I want to do that, if I need $1 million, I could just do that. And I was like, well, can you just do that and like give it to me or something? Yeah. Like, can I somehow get in on that? Like, imagine that power to just be like, when I need to,
I could have $1 million.
And actually the self-control though, because I think she's just like, she's very much over the porn world. She's like, when she was on BFFs, Dave, I think, asked her, like, what's her number to go back and do porn. I think she was like, I'll just never do it again. She's like, I can make money other ways, and like, I have too much like self-respect, which is like, if you a lot of people view porn as like not like degrading, so whatever. But if you do view it that way and you don't want to do it, fine. But if it was just like dangling, like, but if you do it, you can just make millions again. Be like, okay, I'll do it.
Yeah, I mean, like, she can make a phone call, push of a button, anything, one picture, and she is.
You know what?
7 figures. That is in 6 months. It took her 6 months to get to that.
She's
worked harder and all that stuff.
I mean, she went to jail and shit too. She lived.
Yeah, what she went to jail for?
She was like hooking. She was like, her boyfriend was like a gang member, and she said that in Chicago the laws against gangs are like so strict that it's like, if you are like involved with them in any way, if you're there at all. So it's like, I think they had like just robbed something, and they all got caught by the cops, and like, she was just like the girlfriend along for the ride, but whatever. She did a year in prison.
Really?
Like, in the clink for a year.
Was that pre or post porn?
Pre. I think, I don't know. I'm not sure of the timeline. So like, she's lived, lot of experience. Yeah. So she deserves the right to just be like chilling now. But I think she should do like like a MJ press release, I'm back, and just do like one video, like a one-time thing. Like when the clock starts to run out, and like in the twilight of like your social media career, or you want like one last hurrah before you're getting older. Like, all right, let's do it one more time. let's throw it back one last try. But yeah, man, 6 months. Would you do it?
Would I
mean, it's just so hard to be like a guy.
Would I get like 3 dicks in my ass?
Yeah. I guess you could put it that way. Would you?
For the ability to take a picture of myself and make $1 million?
Would you do gay porn for 6 months, hardcore porn, to then live her lifestyle, like Hollywood Hills, mansions? If so inclined, you post a picture on OnlyFans and make $1 million, like living the life of celebrities and Miami yachts and all this shit that she does. He does. You would do. But you gotta get. Fuck, I can't believe he is considering this as hard as he is. Because here's the thing, even though I would, if I was posed this question on a podcast, I'd be like, hell no. Yeah. But on the inside, I'd be like,
give it honest answers around here.
Yeah, man.
I think the part that would be the hardest for me
would be the dicks in the ass.
No, I think it would be just getting drenched in cum. Like there are multiple videos where like if I have to like relive her career scene for scene.
Just covered.
She's just soaked in cum.
How about that? What about that? You got to do her. You got to do her.
No.
Oh, that was a deep retch. Just covered, John. Just drip like a glazed donut. Like a glazed donut, John. He's out of the studio, folks. If you're watching on YouTube, he just got up and left. I would have said that the rubber duckies in the hot tub is the harder part, but hey, to each their own. I guess the cum is difficult too. You think the cum's harder than the rubber duckies?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. I mean, have you ever seen a rubber ducky? They're not shaped very well.
But they're fucking pliable.
They're pliable, he says. Are you done? I won't talk about cum, I promise. I won't talk about you being covered in cum. I won't talk about it being stuck in your mustache. As another coworker comes zooming by on a scooter. We live in a fun house. We live in an absolute fun house. Right now, Vibs is doing lowering the bar. Who can do a lap around the office in the scooter the fastest? While John runs outside to puke, talking about would he hypothetically get covered in cum while the scooter race goes on. It's goddamn Mario Kart trapped in a porn world here. So would you recreate her career?
I don't think I could do it. I think we just came to a final answer there.
You got to recreate the highlights of her 6-month career in one day. So you're doing like one porn shoot. That will include the tub with the rubber duckies, the 2 dicks in her ass, the covered in cum, like the highlights, the highs and lows of her career.
I don't think I have the stamina for it, Kevin.
Oh man,
bro, I fucking jerk off and take a nap. You think I'm gonna get fucked 100 different ways for 24 hours straight?
What do you save for last on that day?
Yeah, what's? Could you imagine? That's really tough. At the very end, you're like, okay, get the rubber duckies out, or like, okay, time to be covered like a fucking frosted cake. That's not.
I
easy,
think you probably save the fucking. The dicks.
The 2 dicks?
Yeah, because hopefully by that
You're
point,
ready for
the
it.
fucking ducks have stretched you out of it.
Dude, you know what's really crazy? The strawberries. Because the strawberries stayed intact, which I think means the rubber duckies did get you out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like if I were to put a strawberry in it, would
that
be a mess.
strawberry just fell out.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It was. You know what? That strawberry was like putting a golf ball in a golf hole. You know what I mean? In the hole. It was just in and out, man. Jesus. But one day at work, and then you have the ability. She has a money tree, bro. She has a literal money tree that she does not take advantage of enough. But
it'd be nice to have a money tree, but I don't think I can make it happen, Kev.
I'd like to see you try.
Cocks on the table, maybe we got a different story. Oh, those ones? Yeah, all right, fuck it.
Imagine that. Yeah, like As's ex-husband rolls in. Like, come on, let's do it. 96% of you motherfuckers watch these videos and aren't subscribed. Shout out to the 4%. You are good people. 4% of people are watching our clips.
That's about what I would guess the breakdown of
good people versus bad
demographics
people
in the world.
Yeah.
Good people versus bad people. Probably about 96% to 4.
That's fair.
Be a good person.
But it's not even. I'm not even asking you to be a good person. I'm asking you to push a button.
Yeah,
I'm asking you to click a button.
Yeah, you can be a bad person still, but just click
You
the
can be
button.
a piece of shit. Just click subscribe. 96% of you watch these clips and they're like, oh my God, that was a funny clip from this podcast. I liked it. And I'm just not going to help them out. The people who work to make it, the people who work to produce it, to post it, to upload it, and there's nothing from you. You're a bad person if you don't subscribe.
Be a good one.